Hello Karp-tastic ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of this TCGO series. Today we have some fun with Kingdra from Plasma Freeze. As always, if you want to skip the deck analysis, just click the annotation on the screen or skip to around the 4-5 minute mark and it will take you straight to the battles. Kingdra has the Dragon Vortex attack for a single colorless energy which does 20 damage times the number of water energy cards or lightning energy cards, or rather lightning energy cards in our discard pile. Then we have to shuffle all of those cards back into our deck. If we cannot discard enough water energies, we could temporarily use the Tri-Bullet. This attack does 30 damage to 3 of our opponent's Pokemon. But the goal will be to use the Dragon Vortex, discard energies, then shuffle them back into our deck, then discard those energies again, so we can keep on using the Dragon Vortex and do stupid amounts of damage for a single colorless energy. We are running 4 copies of the Kingdra. The Kingdra is going to be our main attacker, as well as 4 copies of the Horsey with Bubble. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So let's say we start off with a bad hand. We are having trouble setting up. We can Bubble and try to paralyze our opponent to stall a little bit. We play 1 copy of the Seadra with Smokescreen. It does 20 damage, and then our opponent has to flip a coin. If tails, my opponent's attack does nothing, so another stall attack, also a single energy cost, meaning that all of our Pokemon here are very energy efficient because all of their attacks only cost a single energy, and that means we can discard a lot of these 15 water energies that we play into our discard pile. And we will be discarding these energies using the 4 Acrobikes, 4 Battle Compressors, 1 Computer Surge, 4 Ultra Balls and 3 Sycamores that we have in this deck. We can get to these Sycamores using the VS Seekers, and we also play a Shaman for draw support in the early game, and then we play a one line of Octillery here, and Octillery is going to be the draw support for the mid-late game, because in the mid-late game our deck will have a lot of water energies in it because we keep shuffling them back into our deck, and this Octillery will allow us to draw these energies back into our hand so we can discard them using the Ultra Balls and the Sycamores here. And that is the main gist of this deck. That is how this deck kinda is intended to work. We also see 1 Archie's Ace in the hole, and this Archie is going to be used to get out the Octillery for example, if the Remoraid is prized, or if we have a opportunity to do it in the early game. Why not use the Archie Ace in the hole, get out the Octillery in the early game, and then draw into 5 cards with the Archie. This Archie could also come in handy to splash this Seadra onto the bench, so we don't have to go through the horses to evolve into the Kingdra. But the main way for evolving into the Kingdra will be through the horses with rare candies here, 4 of those in our deck. We could also get to the rare candies using the Skyla here, and this Skyla can also be used to get a Battle Compressor, a Acrobike or a Ultra Ball. I do have to mention that this is only one of the ways you can build this deck. There are many possibilities, and I have actually built a lot of different variants of this deck. I might showcase them at some point. One way or one possibility would be to splash in a Greninja with the Water Shuriken ability. You could get the Greninja out on your bench with the Archie's Ace in the hole here, and that Greninja has great synergy with the Kingdra because it allows you to discard a water energy from your hand, and if you do that, you can put 30 damage on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Adding the Greninja would be great for Night March matchups, for example, but I wanted to focus on the Kingdra for this variant. I just want to see if the Kingdra by itself could have some viability to it. So that is it for the deck analysis for today. If you have any questions or suggestions, just put them down below in the comments. We can learn from each other that way, and we can find some new crazy ideas for silly decks, which is exactly what I love. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe for more silly deck ideas, and we shall find ourselves an opponent right now. Here we go, we found ourselves our first opponent, and it is Spinnaker13. Hello Spinnaker 13, good luck to you. We are waiting for you to load the game. There you go. We get to call the coin flip with our nice Kyogre coin. And we lost the coin flip, damn it. We have a lot of evolutions to go through, so we definitely want to win this coin flip here. Start of mulligan even. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good for us right off the bat here. Our opponent did manage to get a basic Pokemon. We will redraw our hand, go on the hunt for the basic Pokemon here. Do we get it? No, we miss out. We got a Kingdra. Again, let's draw again. We do get a Horsey as well as a Shaman now. I will keep the Shaman in my hand. We have a pretty bad hand. Do have the Trick Shovel, so we might be able to see what our top deck is. If it's a bad top deck, we will discard it. You see a Golett come out, so this is going to be a Golurk deck, maybe with the evolutions in it. My opponent attaches a Psychic Energy, can do a Beat next turn, or a Mega Punch if it gets out the Dimension Valley. That was it, almost forgot it. The Dimension Valley. Oh, look at that. That is a good top deck for our first draw here. Oh wow, look at that. We are going to go for a Sycamore for sure. Yes please, Sycamores all day, any day. Let's use the Trick Shovel. Best take use of it before we discard it. We see a Lysander, don't want to see that. I will discard the Lysander. There we go. Should we use a Shaman? Yes, why not? Let's see if we can draw into 2 more cards. Of course we can. We get another Trainer's Mail. Let's take a look at this Trainer's Mail. What do you have for us? A VS Seeker. No thank you. I don't need a VS Seeker right now. I will just discard these 2 energies and this auxiliary. Start putting these energies in our discard pile for the Kingdra. We get a rare candy. Look at that. We have a great hand right now. I will put down this Horsey and I will actually keep the Battle Compressor in my hand for now until next turn, because we can or maybe not. I will actually discard it. What am I saying? Use it. I'm not going to discard it. Let's see, we have 1 more Kingdra. We see the Archer's Ace in the hole. I will actually leave it in the deck, so we don't have to use a VS Seeker per se. So we will get rid of 1 water energy as well as another water energy and another water energy. There we go. And then we will use the bubble to hopefully paralyze this Golurk. We do, so unless my opponent evolves here, we are in no trouble. We are in no trouble, but my opponent can evolve into the Golurk, attach the double colorless as we see here, and then knock us out with the Golurk. If he finds the Dimension Valley, my opponent has a huge hand, so if he cannot do anything, I would be surprised. So there we go, we see the Evo Soda into the Golurk. My opponent only needs the Dimension Valley right now. 130 HP. There we go. We see the Dimension Valley. Our opponent is going to feed our discard pile with 1 extra energy. So we already have 5 energies in there. That will be 6 energies. Enough. Almost enough to knock out this Golurk. We need 1 more energy in the discard pile. That should be no problem for us. We are going to promote this Horsey here. Oh, there we go, look at that. We will also evolve this Horsey into the Kingdra. And then, should we do it here? Let's see. I am actually going to attempt to pull off the Archie's Ace in the hole with the auxiliary. Let's get the Archie here, and then we shall discard these water energies, some more water energies. Here we go. Why not 3? Oh, I should have kept some because we need still an attachment to the Kingdra. Let's use the Archie's Ace in the hole. Get this auxiliary on our bench. While we also draw into 5 cards, we do get the energy here. So we are ready to go here. I will draw into 1 extra card. And let's see what we get. We get a VS Seeker. Okay, what do I want to do here? I will just attack. Oh yeah, because what am I waiting for? My opponent is going to get knocked out. We won the game here. I was a little bit too self-absorbed right there with getting out this auxiliary, showing off this deck, and as you can see, it is pretty fun there. We managed to knock out the Golurk, no problem. Our discard pile already had plenty of energy in it, more than enough to knock out an EX even. So, okay, this was a pretty good first match, very short though, so we are definitely going to be looking for another match. We found ourselves another opponent. We are facing the Shiznits. Okay, with a Psychic and a double colorless deck. You see a pretty nice Zora coin here. You lost the coin flip. The Shiznits is going first. Oh, it chose to let us go first here, if I saw that correctly. We start up with 5 energies in our hand. Look at that, 5 energies. My goodness, no need for 5 energies in our first hand. You even see the auxiliary. Yes, I will redraw my hand. Let's see if we can get a better hand here. We failed to get out the basic. We have to draw another hand. Oh, and we fail again. So we are giving our opponent lots of extra cards in his hand if he wants to. And we fail again. My goodness, we are failing to get this. A few moments later, after a technical difficulty. Okay, and it seems like we found a horsey here. Let's put down the horsey. We even got a rare candy, but I am not sure if I want to keep my hand. I might just discard these 2 because we need to get some things going here. Depending on what we top deck, I will see what we shall do. If we top deck an Ultra Ball, I am going to use the Ultra Ball, discard these 2 energies, and go for a Shaman, draw into 2 more cards. But that is if we top deck an Ultra. Look at that, my opponent gets to draw. Oh, we top deck the Ultra Ball. My goodness, that is some nice fortune telling that I did right there. And we shall go for the Shaman. Here we go. We shall put down the Shaman. I should have looked at my deck. I completely forgot because I'm an idiot. We get a Water Energy and another Kingdra. I am going to keep my hand then. We are no danger against this world, so we will just attach this Water Energy to the horsey. Call it the end of our turn. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. My opponent starts off with 12 cards in his hand, and he uses a Pokemon fan club. He did not have any basic in his hand while he was holding 12 cards. That is pretty crazy. Is he going to... Ooh, look at that. We see a Mewtwo and a Lugia. The big guys are coming out to play. The big guys are put on the field. The Lugia and the Mewtwo here. I am not sure why my opponent is playing both. Probably because of type weaknesses. The Lugia is Lightning weak and the Mewtwo EX is Psychic weak. So he can pick and choose there depending on his matchup. He decides to attach to the Mewtwo EX. Okay, so we will use this rare candy into the Kingdra, and then we are actually going to go for this Professor Sycamore. Our opponent seems to have a fairly terrible hand, even though his hand size is pretty huge. So, oh wow, we even get the Remoraid. We shall put down the Remoraid. Take a look. No, let's first discard some energies here. we shall discard 1-2 energies, as well as the Archie. We don't need to see the Archie right now, and that should be enough for us. So we will discard this, and that is enough to knock out the Ralts, because we have 4 energies in our discard pile already, and this Ralts only has 60 HP. Let's put down the... well, let's look at the trainer's mail. I will actually go for the... oh man, this is a tough one. Do we go for the Acrobike, or do we go for another Battle Compressor? That is a pretty tough call here. I will actually go for the Acrobike here, because if we don't top deck anything good, we might be stuck, and the Acrobike might help us out then. Let's see here. I will call it the end of my turn here, and we shall go for, or actually we shall go for the Tri-Bullet first here, softening up the EXs from our opponent, from my opponent. Next turn we will use another Tri-Bullet, and then the Mewtwo will most likely come out to play. And then we probably can use the energies in our discard pile to one-hit KO the Mewtwo with our Dragon Vortex. So we are looking good right now. We are looking pretty good. We are not scared of the Lugia, nor are we scared of the Mewtwo with the X-Ball, because we only need one single little energy attachment to our Kingdra or our Horsey. We see the Evo Soda of the Ralts going to evolve into Curlia, that was it. Oh, we see my opponent evolves into the Mega Mewtwo here. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. So again, we are not really scared of that. Our opponent only has 1 energy attachment. We will go for the Acrobike here. And let's see, we get a Trainer's Mail. We will keep the Trainer's Mail, discard the energy. As well as we shall play the not yet. I will hang on to the stadium here. We will take a look at the Trainer's Mail. We do get a Sycamore. That is nice. I will gladly take the Sycamore here, and we shall might as well use the Battle Compressor right now. Let's see. We shall get rid of the Lysander. I don't want to see the Lysander, nor do I actually want to see the Skyla right now, as well as 1 more energy. So let's calculate a bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6 energies in a discard pile. If we Sycamore next turn, that is 9 energies, does 180. That is already enough to knock out the Mega Mewtwo, so we can go ahead and commit to this decision, while we will also perform another Tri-Bullet, knocking out the Ralts and getting the EXs ready to get knocked out. We even get a Horsey from the prizes here. So we are doing splendid against the Mega Mewtwo, which evolved using an Evo Soda. Pretty crazy. Have never seen a Mega evolve from an Evo Soda yet. That is pretty interesting. This Mewtwo does need another energy attachment. Ooh, the Mewtwo gets healed up. That is, we did not see that coming. So we will need 2 more energies in the discard pile. Besides these 3 here, we have 2 more Battle Compressors in our deck, so hopefully we can get another Battle Compressor from this Sycamore. This is going to be decisive. We get hit for 100 damage. Pretty crazy. Let's see. Yeah, 100 damage. That is pretty crazy. Oh, we top deck. We look at that. We top deck the Battle Compressor. Let's go ahead and discard some energies here. 1, 2, 3 more, this Mega Mewtwo is going down. We will even play down the training center now. Now is the time to play down the training center. And let's go for the Sycamore here. Discarding those energies. We will even get another Battle Compressor. We will end it here. Go for the Dragon Vortex. Our opponent says nice deck combo. I will say thank you. So we knocked out the Mega Mewtwo there. And get 2 prizes. I'm not sure what the combo refers to, because we only run one type of Pokemon. So maybe he means the Remoraid, I'm not sure, but we haven't gotten the Octillery out yet, so the Octillery is still hiding from us. This Kingdra is definitely in a pickle right now. We have 70 HP left with this training center, so 40 from our Kingdra plus 30 from the training center, as we see here. This Mega Mewtwo, this Lugia EX can get a double colorless attached, but it does not. So we have a big opportunity here. We have no energies in a discard pile. We will start by getting some energies in a discard pile. We need, let's see how many we need. We need 6 energies in a discard pile. Well, we already got 3 in there. So we will evolve this Horsey into the Seadra. We'll even discard 2 more energies. And then we will get another Horsey going. There we go. The Octillery is in our prizes, I just noticed. We will take a look at our deck. We get a... okay, so... let's see here. What do we have in our discard pile? There's no point using the Archie. We could theoretically use the Archie, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for the Acrobike. Use the Acrobite, see if we can discard an energy that way. If not, we will go for the Sycamore. There we go, we discard 1 more energy. This is it. This is GG for my opponent. We will go ahead and use the Dragon Vortex to knock out this Lugia with 120 damage. That is amazing. This was a pretty fun match. We were on top of this match. We just took the match, no problem here. We even got 5 coins for it. So I think this will be a pretty short episode, I think. So I'm going to call it a day here. I hope you enjoyed these matches. I hope you enjoyed the power of Kingdra. Definitely play around with it if you can. There is plenty of other possibilities to build a deck around Kingdra. I have tried a lot, and they are nearly all of them are fun, so just feel free to try them out. Feel free to put some comments down below with suggestions. For now, that will be it from me. I hope you have a cardtastic day. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.
Karp, 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 Karp.